Alrighty, Michael, you want to do just a quick recap of what's
Yeah.
happened? All
Yeah,
gas, no brakes.
Party got onto the boat. They started fighting the kraken-looking thing. Tadriel used hypnotic pattern to put it asleep, and so it just kind of fell off the ship and floated away. The captain of the ship, Charlie, was like, "Hey, that was really impressive. Good job." And then Tadriel went below deck, started performing miracles, healing people. During that fight, Tippy summoned a tidal wave, which knocked a couple people off of the boat. Made it kind of scary until Tadriel shut the whole thing down. Couple of character interactions. I mean, Tippy and Vico had a conversation about why an ocean is an ocean, not a lake. And Uriel embarrassed herself in front of some foreigners. Erin had another small hallucination, and now Vico has gotten the group together to talk about something.
Minus Spirit.
Yeah, minus Spirit.
Okay. Spirit didn't want to
go. We've been just extraordinarily coordinated. Tadriel, what you did today was fantastic. Uriel, what you did back at the village, that was...
All the problems are fixed, guys.
All the problems are fixed.
All the problems are fixed.
Guys, don't worry about it. I'm recording.
Dude, it didn't even do anything.
I'm recording it too,
Discord
Matthew,
just
so we'll have two perspectives.
My Discord just restarted real quick for no reason. I don't even know why it did it that time.
Dude, Tyler, your laptop hates you, man.
This is the first time it's ever done this shit. It's usually so well. It's so nice.
It's both the first and the last.
Yes, this thing's gonna die tonight.
But we've just been very, very coordinated, and like I said, I didn't want to broach this subject if this didn't work, and I didn't want to. And you all may think this is in poor taste, and you're well within your rights to think that, but we've been at this for, oh God, near 5 months now. And I mean, it hasn't been an easy time, but obviously this is a discussion we need to have with the entire group. But whatever our course of action is next, I for one don't plan on stopping now. I don't know what you all feel, but I think if we do continue on with this journey of ours, I think it would help to bring us further together if we had some semblance of a name for ourselves, something to go by. And again, like I said, if you think this is in poor taste, you're well within your rights to. In all likelihood, it probably is, considering what everybody on these ships have gone through. But I do think it's something that we could.
I would not say it's in poor taste at all. Acting as a unit, as we do.
I, for one, would not like a name. I'm sorry. If this is really important, I know it is, but I will of course be continuing. I must, but I can't in good conscience bring myself to follow, attach myself to an honorable group as you guys are.
That's the very funny part, Uriel. That's not us. I mean,
it is. The only one that truly made a drastic mistake is myself.
Uriel, whatever Nero thinks she did, and whatever you think you have done, we've all, for the exception of a few of us here, we've all done stupid shit. I, for one, have done my fair share of stupid shit. I can't speak for.
I do understand that, but my mistake is it. You're all your mistakes. I have to say do pale in comparison to my own.
I think you fail in attributing the mistake only to yourself, Uriel.
I-
We have been acting as a group for, as Vico said, several months now. I think whether it be honor or blame, it should be attributed to all of us equally.
I could not do that to you. To any of you. None of you deserve the blame, but me.
All of
And I
us.
will work to fix that. Fix the mistakes I made.
Not to keep beating a dead horse, but all of us that were on that mountain made a mistake. We were all just unobservant of it. And one of us paid the price, and that's something that I'll carry until the day I die. And that's another thing. We've lost people along the way. Everybody now has. I don't think there's a single person who probably hasn't lost a friend or a family member because of what something we've done. And I, for one, would like to make that right. But that's besides the point. Anybody else have a say on the name?
I do.
Is Tippy still on Vico's shoulder, or is she on
Yeah, I
somebody
stand
else's?
up on his shoulder. You guys are my only family, and if we get a name, that would just bring us all closer together. So, if we could have a name, and I look at Uriel, that'd be great.
Cute trip, cute trip.
And I already have a suggestion.
Well,
What about
hold on.
Tippy's family? I just go like this,
As,
and then I go again. Tippy's great family.
as inspired as that is, Tippy, not everybody has given this say just yet before we.
Tippy's
The great
great big
Tippy,
family.
the great Tippy's great big family, great big family. We all get like a Kennedy compound
Yeah.
somewhere in Titan.
Sorry, I interrupted Vico.
Oh no.
Say a stupid joke.
I mean, Tippy, I appreciate your vote, but obviously, Falknir and Tadriel, like, they haven't given theirs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have no issues with the name. I mean, I don't really see the big deal for it. I mean, to be fair, I guess most adventuring groups I knew had names. So, I guess I have no problem with it.
I don't think it's our decision. I think it lies in the people we help and the people we meet along the way. The people, like, what they call us lies in the decision of the Dragonborn we saved or the people on this ship we saved today.
I actually would agree with Tadriel. If we are going to be having a name, I'd rather than make it ourselves. I'll let the people decide what to call us, whether that be saviors or fixers.
I agree. I agree with that.
But since most of us are all here, I think it's time also to decide our next move. I think we need to head north.
Agreed. To where Talistar is.
We must take out the head.
Lest the limbs keep pestering us.
Yes.
And I highly doubt we're going to be able to convince the refugees to go back. Because Michael, can we see the world map real quick, just for
Yeah.
my own edification? Because we're down here, obviously. Because our paths to go back are either go like around the Deadlands and the forest up, or go back around the way they just came from. Yeah, it's back the way you came. Back the way they just came from.
Yeah, we would have to make a pretty compelling argument to convince them to sail upwards.
And
even then we'd be. Go ahead.
No, I would have rather have asked this had Spirit been here.
yeah,
But do we know what's going on with the other Dragonborn tribes as of now? I know that they were nomadic and they didn't settle in any one particular area, but they are still absolutely in harm's way.
yes. The tribes that went unaccounted for were orange, red, and green, right, Michael?
Orange, red, green, black.
Black. I completely forgot about black.
Black's not in the rainbow.
Black's not in the
and
rainbow.
And pink. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
most of the
pink.
Dragonborn
So most of
completely
them.
unaccounted for.
Yikes.
Yikers.
They were likely a bit safer than because well, most of the undead were surrounding the one main camp.
Are
So
we
they
sure
should
that was
have
most
some-
of them? Or
It was a significant amount of them, at least.
we don't know if that was all of them though.
Maybe not.
And the
Wouldn't see a
Goliaths.
single one before they get there.
I fear. I fear we may be too late for the rest of them. But there could still be hope, and there could still be. Have we tried sending to any of them?
Do you remember any of them by...
I personally do not, but maybe some of us do. She kind of like shrugs at that, like, "Ugh."
I remember Lukal. He was the one that the leader of the orange tribe who punches things really hard.
Oh, yes, he helped
Ooh,
us in the
yes.
arena.
Yes.
How can I forget him? I don't believe we have.
We can try that. I'm pretty sure. You guys can describe it to Falknir, and
And as
Yeah.
you say that, and then you just start hearing a bell ringing from the front of the ship.
Oh, fuck.
Dinner time?
It's Charlie at the head of the ship. All right, everyone, it's oh god, my brain is not working very well right now.
Supper?
Yeah. I don't know what is going on with me right now. All right, everyone, dinner time. We're gonna give everyone an extra ration tonight after surviving something like that. He doesn't really give any further instructions. A lot of people start heading below deck.
Okay.
Michael, how much would Erin know about the operation of ships? Would this be something that came up in my studies?
Give me a history check.
Okay. That's what I'm best at. I've been rolling like shit. That's a 10.
Well, I mean, you don't have any practical experience. You're really unsure, especially because the Sea Princes are very much, they're much more organized than like most ship crews. Most ship crews are kind of just people hired at random, whoever will fill the ship. The Sea Princes kind of like live their life on the ocean, so it's very much they just kind of know what they're doing from experience. You aren't sure how exactly they run everything around here. You may know how a normal ship is run.
Gotcha. Let's just follow the crowd.
Yeah. If they're giving out an extra ration, I'll bring my extra one to Spirit. He probably won't want to eat, but I figure I'll offer anyways.
Spirit, is that the case?
Spirit's still doing his thing up there.
All right, awesome.
I stay behind with Charlie.
All right.
I hope I'm not being too forward, but earlier I did think you mentioned a drink.
That I did.
Let's go.
Give me just a moment. He steps away, and as he goes through, he's like, "Oh, right, you're new here. Would you mind holding the holding the helm for me?"
I hold it.
Firmly grasp it.
All right.
Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it.
Tadriel. What would I need to look at a fucking thing. Yeah, but. Please load. There we go.
Ibity.
Oh my god, please work. What the fuck is this? What?
One
Oh,
question.
okay. Yeah.
I'm topside.
Right.
So I'm like, and I get I have like a clear view of the water. I'm going to use one of my divine senses.
All right. That lets you detect.
Fey, fiend, celestial, and whether or not the ground I'm standing on is desecrated.
Right.
We find out Charlie's evil.
Charlie's an undead.
Like whether or not the influence of the undead army has like spread to the ocean, or like their magic.
It doesn't appear to have gotten that far yet. At least not here.
At least not
Yeah, give me a. I'm trying to think of a good check for this. Yeah, and just give me an athletics check to keep it going along with the rest of the ships. You don't have to like navigate too hard. You're just kind of following them. You can see which
17.
direction it goes. Yeah, you do a fine job. He comes back up with a large bottle of rum and a couple of glasses.
Back already. But you must not like have much of this stuff.
It's saved for special occasions like that.
No, saving several tribes of people is certainly it's a celebration, and not dying to a giant tentacled monster. Does that happen often? Do you see those often?
Only these days.
Only these days.
I mean, started really a couple weeks ago. They started chasing us around on the ocean, but before that we didn't have to deal with them nearly as frequently. They'd appear every now and then, but I don't know. They seem dumber than they used to be as well. Not sure what's going on with that.
Strange times.
I don't know. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm probably gonna. What? My mean, yeah. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna bring you to see Oliver. He's the captain of this fleet. He's not the top ranking, but he's pretty high up there, and you have been incredibly helpful so far.
Oh, well, I'm always happy to help. Listen, y'all, I don't think you realize, but like, you saved our lives, and I'm happy to return the favor.
You saved ours. Look, at the end of the day, you are much more helpful than the average person, and I think he'd be interested in that.
Is he on one of the big ships?
Yeah. All the way up at the front. That's our captain. We've got kinda points over to the south, at the one with the like floating islands. That's Ruth's ship. That's where we produce extra food while we're out on the waters. And then we've got Mary's ship over there. That's the big gunship. And Oliver is the head of the lead ship. That's where we keep most of our men. And he makes all the decisions here. So I'm thinking I could maybe set you up with maybe a little bit of nicer quarters in exchange for everything you've done.
Well, I don't think that will be entirely necessary. I'll talk it over with my compatriots, but everything y'all have done has been great for us.
Oh, couldn't have done it without you. And he hands you the glass of rum. Kind of spills.
I take a sip and I make a sour face.
Sorry, all we got.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I'm happy for the kindness. But you said that Oliver. You implied earlier. Did you imply earlier that Oliver doesn't make all the decisions around here?
Well,
I mean, like as in like he's not like in charge. He makes all the decisions, but he's not.
he's the highest ranking individual in this fleet, but this isn't the only fleet we have.
Oh.
This isn't all of the ships. We're kind of split up trying to do damage control for what's been going on up all over that continent of yours.
Yeah.
Tadriel, something that I should mention. So he says continent, which is not a word that you know. It's not a word that most people know, actually. I know you're an angel, but as far as you're aware, like this world map, that's the world.
Are we getting DLC?
Yo,
More like
Yo.
oh my god.
No drawing.
Michael's doing session prep for campaign 2.
What if we're just like, no,
The next
guys,
campaign.
fuck this continent. Let's go to the other one.
Yeah.
The next campaign. The next campaign is gonna be us starting on Charlie's ship. It's gonna be the new party starting on Charlie's ship.
We just like pass by our old characters and we're like, hey.
Yeah.
They just like completely ignore the new party.
Yeah.
They just turn into massive assholes. They're like, you're nothing. You'll never be as good as us. It's just shit like that.
Yeah, we're Tippy's family.
It's all
That's
about
our gang
fam-
name.
It's all about family.
Bro, we're just like Goldilocks.
Oh my
gang.
god, we all get dodge darts and look at each other and go, it's all about family.
It's all about
We all get like
family.
shaved heads and look like Vin Diesel.
We just drive into the ocean and just
Yeah,
save
Tippy
people.
shaves
Dad, this is math. That's not the answer. What's 5 times 5? It's family.
Family.
Fucking darts.
All right.
Is that like a like a funny word for. Is there like a word for desert? What's a
Oh.
what's a con?
All right. Wait, no, he's not. He doesn't. Not me, almost falling out of my chair. Ah. You're like, what do you mean? It's a continent. One of the big land masses. The oceans kind of connect them.
But, yeah, but like, that's just where we
World just
live.
ends.
Yeah.
Like,
Now,
like
specifically, something I want to like kind of emphasize is it's not just like, oh, like you've never traveled outside like this continent. Like even as an angel who's like all knowing, who's like seen the whole world, whatever. It's like this is all you're familiar with. Like I know that this world map doesn't encompass all of it. Like this like northern continent like falls off and ends further up, and Dapur ends past it. Desert ends to the south, and but like this is all like self-contained. Like this is all you're familiar with.
just that's just our home. I don't. It's like we're like. Is there like more ocean?
No, oh, that's right. They told me that people from here weren't gonna be familiar with other places. Don't know why, but there's other places. This isn't the only land. This isn't the only stretch of land in the world. The world's big, much bigger than this.
I drink more.
Yeah.
Is it like is it like another Feywild or what's
What? What's a Feywild?
God damn it, Michael.
Tippy sneezes.
Unrelated.
Completely
I
unrelated.
assure you.
It's like my presence was summoned.
what like is this? Oh, is it like a plane?
No. Look at this. Honestly, I didn't expect this to come up so early, so I don't have the full world map drawn up. But there are 3 main continents
Ooh.
God damn it, Michael.
that are labeled. I need to
No
look back at
drawings.
what I labeled them. Apologies.
I'm gonna exposit on this thing.
I have it. I have it written down, but I don't have it made on Incarnate. Apologies.
What a doofus.
Zam.
So the one that looks like the world that you know is called Ania, A-N-I-A. And then there are 2 more. One that looks very it looks like it's like mostly islands, just like an enormous series of islands. That is called Zedan, Xedan.
Wow.
And then there's another large landmass called Isis, I-S-E-S.
ISIS.
Allahu
Isis.
Akbar.
Michael, you want to tell us something?
You are sus.
Michael,
No!
Michael is sympathetic to the cause.
Yeah.
No.
I'll show up, brother.
But yeah, he shows you this like world map, and you're like, you haven't heard of any of these names, and also you haven't seen these like. You haven't seen any like the one. Like Ania is all that you know, is all that you're familiar with.
I'm just trying to. I guess I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. Even in the heavens, even standing above the physical realm, the material world, I was only ever aware of this place.
You what?
As in. Oh no! I was like, sorry, that was out of character for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, that is the case. Look, I don't know. I know there's some kind of religious aspect in what's going on and all of this. I know that Oliver is a bit better informed than I am. He actually knows quite a lot about all this. He's a very religious man. Maybe you could ask him.
I'll have to ask him. Is this? I can't. I'm inciting this man. Is he?
Yeah, roll insight.
Is he fucking with me? Is this some elaborate joke?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
This is all just an elaborate prank cooked up by
You're
Michael.
just absolutely debating him.
He's like, dude, I'm just memeing you. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
dude, I'm just fucking
This
with
is
you.
propaganda. This is
Like they do
propaganda
that to
dreamt up
everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
by.
good joke though, right?
Yeah, I think you need to stop drinking ale, man. Like,
Oh,
holy shit.
This
You
is
fell for that
one.
so easily.
This
it's
is
not
one
that
big
strong.
joke dreamt up by Big Continent.
Not late. It's not that
Big
late, my guy.
continent.
It's dreamt up by Big Continent.
Don't you big
Yeah.
continent me.
I'll Big Continent you all I want, Michael.
So,
What are you gonna
like,
do?
it's just
Kill
a
my
joke.
character?
You tell everybody who comes aboard just to fuck with them.
He picks out like one person and he just like talks them up to make them feel good about themselves, and then he's just like, "Oh yeah, by the way, let me expand your worldview real quick."
Kraken wasn't even real, was it?
It was a hologram.
It was an illusion.
Yeah. It's okay. But 10. Do I? I don't see.
I mean, that seems ridiculous to you. Like, you're an angel. You're an Aasimar. You stood from the heavens and watched the makings of man for hundreds and hundreds of years. You've no idea what like how this could even be possible. But he does have a map of it that he's using to chart courses. So
Well, looks very official. I think I need to, like, I think I'll need to talk to. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very surprised. This is like, you can understand that this is a bit of a culture shock, I think.
oh yeah, I completely get it. Y'all, God, he doesn't know that. I'm confusing his knowledge with Oliver's knowledge, and then I'm going to say things that are out of character.
God damn it, Michael.
Like, are you from Miss Ania? Are you from Ania?
No, you are.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm from Zidane.
Oh. Oh, the
Bro,
little.
Born and raised on the islands.
Born and raised on the islands. I'm just gonna, the simplest. I'm not entirely from, like, Ania, but I'm not from. It's just, it's.
What are you
It's a
from?
little-
Like, did you like grow up like off the coast or something? Is my map wrong? Am I missing an island or something?
Right, like, do you have another sheet of paper?
It's like a different realm.
We don't really carry parchment around with us that often.
But
Not
I
really.
do have it.
It's not really too necessary. Usually.
So
So sorry, I don't have it.
I'm gonna
Maybe
can
on
I
another
try
ship.
that?
I could go talk to some people if you really need it.
Can I try to how much does Tadriel know about the planes?
Roll religion.
Roll religion. Okay. 2d20 plus 7. That is a 22.
That,
Roll
you're
now.
familiar that there are different planes of existence, some more magical than others. Understand that the celestial plane is where the dais reside. I'm trying to think about how to put this in.
It's celestial, Feywild material Underdark. Kind of?
Yeah, and then there are other planes that slot in between those that I haven't put into a proper order yet because it hasn't come up. But Yeah, he's very familiar with the concept of the planes.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like make this like more like I have my hands like this. I'm gonna say this is the simplest way I can explain where I'm from. So imagine I put my hand above I put my flat outstretched hand horizontally above the map.
All right.
So
Oh,
kind of
so there's like some kind of like city in the sky.
yes, but no.
Well, yes,
Above
but
it,
actually,
but not physically. Imagine like these are like sheets of paper. They're all kind of occupying the same space, but they're not together. You go between them with magic.
I don't think I'm getting it. Look, maybe you can explain it to me another time. I don't entirely understand what you mean by that, but
Put another hand above the one I put over the sheet of paper.
ingesting alcohol continues to try and explain it.
So hear me out.
So hear me out.
planes.
This is this sheet of paper. This up here. This is where the days are. Now that's where I'm from. That's where I was born a couple hundred years ago.
The fuck?
It's very magical.
He like looks down at the whiskey, at the rum.
I need to start smoking crack.
Yeah. Peter, what are you doing? Crack? What?
Crack-
The
what the fuck?
He looks down at the rum, at the rum that he's drinking, and he's just like.
Like
he seems
like,
he seems to be taking you a lot less seriously now. Like he's
like
kind of
literally-
laughing along with what you're saying.
my sister and I are from there. You saw her wings. Big outstretched wings. Wait, no, I have them too. And I like Tadriel just like the wings like the three pairs of wings just the like somewhat semi-translucent wings just kind of fucking burst out of his back.
Now that is some cool magic you got there, friend.
No, it's still I'm trying to explain it. So this is where the gods are. This is the days, the celestial realm,
Right.
and it's super magical. And we are frog friends. She's from one less magical. That's the Feywild, and it's full of evil like plants that like want to hurt you. We met a shape-shifting dragon. He made friends with a bug. We had to rescue our friend who was a bug man. He took us. He used that.
Yeah, the more you describe it, the more so stupid it is.
Dude, it's insane. When you try and
Okay.
explain fantasy, it just sounds retarded.
Sounds great.
That's one hell of a story.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. We went to a bar in a tree and we put on a play. It was the best play there ever was.
I forgot about the play.
The frog wrote it.
Play.
The frog wrote it. Her name is
Oh my god. Play.
Tippy's
What?
big encore.
She's a
No,
month old.
Let me guess. You had like birds steal your money or some shit like that. Next.
Damn it, Michael!
You actually, that is
That's exactly what happened. How'd you know?
He stole everything off of us that he could. He was a mischievous bird. And we thought,
Oh my god.
Michael's actually losing in real life.
Michael was like, I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to explain how the different continents work, and it has just slowly devolved.
Just a summary of the
I'm
last
trying
few
to-
sessions.
it's like, imagine.
the last like 50.
Alright. And Tadriel kind of goes on into the night trying to explain this to this man. What's everyone else doing?
Vico's bringing ration to Spirit.
Alright.
But I don't want to interrupt anybody else who wants to do anything.
Erin would be probably investigating the ship, trying to find out. He would basically be figuring out the structure, like plotting out where rooms are and stuff.
Yeah, Uriel's just gonna find like the captain, probably during like Tadriel's spill.
Tadriel kind of talking to her. Yeah.
I can show you, like, I can meet you to him. I have a dog. His name is Cinnamon. He came from heaven.
Excuse me, real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but where is the sleeping quarters?
Oh, Uriel would actually know the answer to this already.
Never mind.
It is below deck. Most of below decks is sleeping quarters. But if she's kind of like, where do we sleep specifically since we're here on the ship?
Yeah, that's basically what she would ask.
You're like, well,
you're sleeping here?
I mean, it's nighttime's fast approaching, and well, if you're looking for a place to sleep for the time being, head below deck, see if you can find an empty bedroll. If not, all I can offer you is whatever available floor space there is.
Over deck. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And she'll go find whatever fucking.
An investigation check.
Fuck you.
This is Michael getting back at us.
No, that's true.
This is Michael getting back at us. The session.
Uriel,
No,
don't
that's a
go.
one. That's a one. That's an investigation, not a one.
As Uriel's leaving, Tadriel, kind of like very tipsy from having a few glasses of rum, goes over to you.
Oh, Tadriel, how you doing? What are you doing?
I give you a big ol' hug.
Oh.
But,
Okay.
I don't know how I haven't found the words to say it, and I should have said it a lot sooner. I'm sorry I murdered you.
I love you.
I'm sorry I murdered you.
We're just reinforcing the fact that we're just a band of fuck-ups, and I love it.
Erin has
The
never
captain's
made
still
a single
standing.
mistake in his life.
You know, except making a pact with an insane
Tadriel.
knowledge deity.
I think you had a little bit too much ale.
It's not ale. It's rum. It's pretty cool.
You're drunk, Tadriel.
Okay. I don't even know what that means. You should meet Charlie. He'll tell you about.
Oh, you poor soul. I guess I technically wouldn't either, but.
You've lived with Nero all this time and don't know what being drunk is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know.
I generally.
Maybe he's never
experienced
gotten
it.
drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've
but
never
he's at least
experienced
seen
it. You've never experienced it. You've seen it. Yeah, Tadriel, you're definitely drunk.
You know, maybe you should take Tadriel and go find a place to help him sleep, because he's
Yeah.
becoming
Yeah.
he's been. I mean, I thought it was a joke at first, but he's been telling me some crazy stuff that.
Yeah, he probably has.
Losing it a little bit.
He told me, Uriel, guess what? There's more land.
Yeah, you're definitely drunk. Let's go.
No, it's really, he has the picture.
Yeah, sure he does, buddy. Alright.
Show her Essex. What was it? Your home, the Little Islands. Charlie.
We're just going.
Uriel's just like leading him away.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, pal. Whatever you say.
We're just never going to believe there's any other comments.
Yeah, he left like 10 minutes ago, man.
He tried to imply to me that, like, the world isn't flat.
The world is in fact some sort of globular shape.
Probably messing with you. They are,
No,
they are, pirates.
It's like he's trying to, it's like this ball shape.
Yeah, okay, man. By the way, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you can't find a sleeping roll. You can't find a bedroll. So unless you own one and brought one
I
with
do.
you, you
I
are
think I
sleeping on the
do.
floor.
I think I do have one, actually. Yep, I have a bedroll. Oh.
Alright. Tadriel, do you have a bedroll?
I have the basic adventurer's kit, so I do have a bedroll.
For the sake of, I'm just gonna like get this out of the way right now while it's brought up. I'm not ending the day yet, but those of you that have bedrolls, who doesn't have a bedroll?
I don't think I do. Let me check and make sure.
Imagine needing a bedroll.
Can he summon the funny tower on the ship?
Yeah, I was really thinking about making
Can
a
you imagine?
joke.
Tower doesn't have bed space in it.
I was thinking about making a joke about that.
Does not have a bedroll, but also does not sleep. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a bedroll,
Aren't you an adventurer?
but yeah,
I
but
used to be an adventurer like you.
when I made him, I didn't
I left
choose
my
the
bedroll at
adventurers pack. I don't think I had the option. I don't remember what my options were, but I chose the scholar pack.
Damn.
I don't remember why, but I did. Michael, here. Oh, this is actually kind of used. Never mind. It only lasts for an hour, so it's not really gonna be useful for a night. Anyways, never mind. Forget that.
All right. So does your pack have a bedroll?
No.
Okay. So when you do, give me an investigation check to see if you can find one. Otherwise, you'll have to make a con save to successfully gain the benefits of your long rest.
Said
As you are
investigation. Yeah.
sleeping in, yeah, as you are sleeping in very uncomfortable conditions if you cannot find a bedroll.
Dirty 20.
You find one.
Cool.
So you're fine. Anyway,
Let's go.
Uriel leaves Tadriel off to go calm down.
Yeah, just like, go calm down, go somewhere else. Oh, well, yeah, just leave him. Leave him be, and then doesn't find anything. Just pick a place and then just curl up and fucking clonk out.
Yeah. Sure. Is anyone going to do anything else for like this day?
I'd like to roleplay spirit moment.
Spirit moment.
Go ahead. I was actually going to suggest that when you bring in the ration because of the nature of. Anyway, yeah, you bring in said ration.
I'm still up there.
Yeah, how far up is he?
Like, by your estimate, 20, 30 feet.
20 feet? Okay, yeah, I can basically step that. Vico like walks up underneath the mast. He's got his ration. He's got the other ration. He looks up, and
All right. What is spirit? How is spirit at the moment when Vico just like appears up there?
So Spirit is holding in his hands just one of his drawings of two Dragonborn. I don't know if Dragonborn can cry, but if they can, then he is crying. Or at least it looks like he was crying.
So yeah, Vico, you pop up there, and you see Spirit appears to have been crying.
hey, spirit. Oh,
Yikes.
are you okay?
Could be better.
It might make you feel better. I brought you some rations from dinner time. Might make you feel better to get something in you. I don't.
Spirit will very weakly grab the rations, just shove it in his pack.
I don't mean to pry, but are you you okay?
I turned, my birthday was a couple days ago. I just want to celebrating.
Oh, you, how old are you now?
15.
15. Wow, that's obviously I'm not affluent in Dragonborn culture, but I mean that's a big number.
Yeah, I'm an adult now.
Oh,
Yes.
well, happy birthday.
It's a couple
Sorry.
days ago, but I didn't really have the time.
Oh, yeah. Sad I wasn't able to get you a gift.
We don't really do gifts.
Shows you how much I know.
Just everything all right down there, Vico?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I wanted to.
He's putting like his sketchbook back away in his bag.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Just wanted to kind of congratulate everybody on, job well done. We did it, and you
Everyone down there did it.
you did it too, Spirit. I can't possibly imagine what you're going through at the moment, but you played probably one of the largest parts in this. If it wasn't for you, I don't think we as a group could have gotten this far.
Believe me, I know. I don't share Nero's obsession with not taking thanks.
Yeah, she does have a bit of a problem with that.
You know, I haven't really told any of you, but I guess since you're here, Vico, I ended up being executed as a criminal. That's how I died. After I murdered my father.
Oh,
That's why I imagine Vice wanted me and Sarah saw back there.
trying to find the right words to say here. And I can't imagine. I can't. It's crazy. I spent over 100 years being a scribe for the literal god of death, like the ferryman, and I don't know what that's like. I don't know what death is like, and I can't. I can only
Okay.
imagine how terrible it really must be.
I still have a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff I want to fix. Make better about this world, but I don't think I deserve to be brought back. Whatever unholy force did it.
No. Vico doesn't know a lot about the Lost, does he? Like I think
Not many
that's like
people
a okay. Yeah, I think that was like a very big point. Is like Vico didn't know a whole lot.
That was something that y'all covered as a group a while ago.
Yeah.
No, we're really looking into like, okay, what
Like
causes the loss?
constitutes.
And y'all have gotten some very vague information, but you really don't know for sure what causes it.
You know, uh, not to sound like a broken record here, and I've almost certainly said this before, but the reason why I was cast out was I was looking into ways to stop the cycle of life and death because I felt it was wrong for us Celestials to live for eons and eons, and for mortals to live comparably short periods of time, and that is what got me thrown out. But that doesn't make you an unholy monster. There's some reason this happened, and if you want to make something right, that's probably why. If there's something that you feel you want to make right, you should strive with every part of your being to try and make that right.
That is that's the plan. Although, I don't know if right is the best word. I'm doing what's good for my people.
And if that is what's right to you, then you should carry it out. If you want to look out for your people's best interests, do so with renewed purpose, that this is the reason why. It doesn't, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how it happened. It has happened. And that is your reason for bringing back, so you can atone, make right, whatever you wish to call it. Gods know I have many, many things I wish to atone for, and so do a lot of the people down there. And I genuinely think all of us have made strides towards that, far more than any of us would have months ago, before we really all knew each other.
It certainly wouldn't be me if I didn't meet you people.
And I certainly wouldn't be me if I didn't meet you people either.
Some drone wandering through the countryside. You know, Vico, I know you had your reservations about death, all of that. I think it's unfair, but I think it makes us mortals. I think us mortals are better for it.
Oh,
I can't imagine living a life subservient to someone else for all eternity. What's the point of that?
I agree. That's I've come to think of that as why Loon sent me here, is so I understand that finality. And whether that was his rationing, or his rationalization, or if it was just purely to punish a spiteful son, I do think that I'm glad. You know, life without death is meaningless. You know, there's no point. There's no motivation there. It's just slogging on, but to do what we're doing, try and make a difference in any way we can, that I think that's a good purpose.
Dude. Thank you for coming up here, Vico. Give me the ration.
Yeah, no, of course. I figured you were probably busy doing what you were doing earlier, so I figured I'd bring you food.
Sorry about skipping out on your meeting. I'm sure it's very important.
Nah, it wasn't. It was a lot of self-congratulatory bullshit and...
I assumed as much.
You're all smarter than me.
Not that smart.
Yeah.
Well,
Comparative to me.
you should probably get going. Long voyage ahead of us, and should keep our strength.
I'll,
Probably not pleasant sleeping up here anyways.
well, I'm not all that tired yet, and you know, if I'm not gonna lie, the moon reflecting off of the sea looks quite nice from up here. I think I'll stay here for a little bit longer if you don't mind.
Not at all.
That's where we'll end the session.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Dude, this session was a roller coaster, man.
Tippy's in Vico's bag.
Dude, I was thinking that. I was like, where did Tippy go?
Where's
She's
She was
been
with
pretty
Vico this whole
clingy.
time.
Yeah, she was pretty
Yeah.
clingy to
Yeah.
Vico this whole time.
I knew Tippy was there the entire time, so that he was like, yeah, I'm getting with Vico when he goes up to give you your bag of chips.
Yeah. Alright, that was what, session...
Session like 65, I think.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Yeah.
We passed a stack of sessions.
Yeah, Michael. Dude, it's insane.
Dude, we filled the next inventory slot. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Into the next inventory slot.
Season 2!
Let's go.
Yeah!
Maybe it's the pirate arc.
Dude, we're in our
Dude,
One
wait.
Piece arc now.
This is 65. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the beginning of our next stack and the beginning of Spirit as an Adult. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Michael, you want to do an outro?
Alright, well, Daniel, I hope that wasn't the most awful one to rewatch to do your
Oh,
thing.
I have a feeling it'll probably be the best.
With all the shenanigans, but yeah.
Oh god, I love the shenanigans. The shenanigans are what make it fun. It's the boring monotony of like me having to sit through combat that
Listening to
makes it
Michael
hard.
talk, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's-
like that Michael
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
What an
whatever,
asshole.
whatever.
What a
Alright,
piece of
thanks
shit.
for watching. Bye.